Merhaba arkadaşlar. She's having me watch some Turkish show.
Kızılcık Şerbeti.
Some weird dramatic soap opera thing.
And
She was watching it last week like every day, all day.
no. Okay. Evet arkadaşlar, Kızılcık Şerbeti'ni Amerikan gözüyle nasıl bakıldığını görmeye çalışacağız. Öyle bir reaksiyon videosu çekelim istedik.
Before you keep watching the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Okay.
Mahkemeye veririm
It's
seni.
so
Hakaret
exaggerated.
olmaz
Yes, I agree. Like, there's no such a secular woman who will just say like, oh, medeniyet düşmanları, enemy of the civilization. That's bullshit.
What I don't get is why the show is making it seem like one side is against freedom and one side is against education.
It's actually not education. It says enemy of the civilization.
Okay, whatever. Well, if the guy was conservative, why is he having sex before he's married?
Right? Right? Makes so sense. But he's a man, you know? And you remember how she was like prejudiced to those hijab women. And
Yeah.
after she being judgmental about it, she just finds out those.
It's also dramatic.
Yeah, it's Turkish movies.
Some soap opera shit.
Yes, it's Turkish shit. It is.
Aleykümselam abi.
Now I've heard that Latin American people watch Turkish shows, and now I think
They do
No,
a
stop.
lot.
Now I think I see why. They watch drama crap like this too.
Saatlerdir
Yeah.
döndüreceğim.
Oh my god. They play the weird music in the background. I don't know. I never
They,
watch.
yeah.
I never watch shows like this. It's not my type.
Sevgili yetkiler, buradan size sesleniyoruz. Lütfen Türk dizilerini artık kısaltın. Çok uzun izleyemiyoruz. Champagne, look, she's dreaming. Champagnes, wines. Look at her face now. She wasn't expecting such a thing like that. Like some conservative family. It's very ridiculous. She's like, what the fuck?
So how come they're not bothered by her not covering her head?
They are actually, but you don't see it right now here because everyone has to be nice eating.
Those who wear the hijab look down. They don't look up. They look down.
Yeah, because like it's religiously like you shouldn't look at through in stranger guys or someone's face like that.
With stranger guys. Aren't they all women?
That's true. They're like shy. They're like all the nails are colored. Like everything is against those conservative family here, but they have to accept it because she is pregnant.
Ya Doğa aklını başına topla. Ya sen bu insanlarla yapamazsın. Öyle
She's
bir
actually
güzel
right.
yapıyorum ki. Ya o insanlar seninle alakalı tek kötü söz söylemezken sen niye laf edip duruyorsun? Benim neyime laf edecekler de pardon.
So she said, like they never said any bad words to you, but you are telling them.
Yes, I can read.
It's because they didn't show their real faces to that daughter.
Well, because they want the marriage to happen.
And also like she is pregnant, they are always taking under the like
Sounds like they're trying to get control of her.
yes, nicely. Like such a manipulating actually. And I have to say that as raised in conservative family, they will say a bunch of shit to some kind of people who are not like them. They will say like behind you, basically. They will be like, oh, look at that woman. Looks like such a like unmanner opening. Like there's no hijab. Like there's no such a thing. Those conservative families gonna be like, oh.
I mean, I just find the whole thing weird.
It is weird, but it is also like kind of society problems they are showing about Turkey, which I like.
I mean, yeah, but I mean,
Even if it's so dramatized, it's nice. But like she actually see what can happen in the future with this family. She is basically saying like, look, my daughter, you can't deal with this family. But she doesn't listen. And honestly, in further episodes, she's gonna realize by herself.
yeah, I mean, they seem incompatible values. It's just not working.
So far, she is not covering yet, but Kıvılcım is worried about like they will push her to be like them, and like she actually says sometimes like, what if they will cover you too? Or the other says back like, oh no, they won't. They are very understandable people, but it actually like they are making bunch of things. Like I'm gonna show, this is just in the end, but there are really weird red flags that is happening. And look at him, like look at that.
Hayatım önce babama göstersin.
It's so stupid.
See, I told you there's some order.
Yeah, like, and
Right.
it's in the beginning,
So you-
happening in front of her.
So I don't understand it. So whoever has the oldest balls does everything first.
Yeah.
Afiyet olsun, kusura bakmayın biraz döküldü.
No, seriously, yes.
That doesn't make sense.
I agree. Some traditions needs to be changed.
Açıkçası ben kızımın evlenmesini istemezdim. Geleceğiyle ilgili biraz kaygılıyım.
Of course.
Kızı var.
Hayır Kıvılcım Hanım.
Çok alakası
Ben de
var.
karımın eğitimine de.
Oh, I'm the man with the oldest balls, so bring me my coffee first.
Okay, it's traditions. It's because for some reason we really care about our oldest people.
No, and I get it. Some of those
Like,
things.
let's say that guy.
I'm sure in like very traditional Greek culture, I don't think it's survived much, but
Metan'ın okul müdürü.
it's like that.
Şu kadınla sen bir konuşsan mı?
Şu
Ne
kadın.
konuşayım?
That woman.
Ya sen
She doesn't have a
daha
name.
kolay iletişim kuruyorsun. Yani
He was saying like, obviously she doesn't have a husband.
I heard that. Yeah.
It's so annoying. Like,
I mean,
so
I think that kind of.
if she doesn't have a husband, so what can happen?
I mean, I think that kind of stuff could be said here. Maybe if some woman was, if people thought she was bitchy, they could say something like, "Oh, that's why she doesn't have a husband."
Alev teyzem.
She's looking at her dresses. Look at here.
Teyzem bu mu? Bu mu derken?
Annenin kardeşi, öz teyzem bu mu?
Evet.
Allah hidayet nasip etsin.
I don't get it.
O ne demek Nursema abla?
Düğüne de bunun gibi bir kılıkla mı gelecek?
Damn.
They said, "Is that your mother's sister?"
Yeah.
Then is it
And
your
then you,
sister?
Allah hidayet versin. Like, I hope Allah gives some wisdom, then she will be covered a little bit more than this, basically, she says. And
What was so bad? Because there's too much of her leg was showing or something?
not just that, like she's basically powerful woman who can wear whatever they want. Not like covered by family and just without questioning and just do whatever the family wants from her. That's why she's actually this kind of things. I believe it's because like those kind of women is just a little bit jealous of what is freedom, and they're like criticizing. What kind of, is this your aunt?
Nursema senin yüzün ne kadar güzel.
Oh, look at that.
Benim mi?
Bak sana çizilmiş gibisin. Niye kapattın ki kafanı?
That's such a bullshit to ask me.
Efendim?
Meraktan soruyorum ya. Gerçekten baksana ne kadar güzelsin.
Ben sana başın neden açık diye soruyor muyum? Sana ne benim örtümden?
Ay ben...
Sizin normaliniz buysa bizim de normalimiz bu.
Ben
Such a nice dress, right?
Doğacığım inanılmaz olmuşsun. Siz nasıl buldunuz? Yani güzel, güzel. Güzel tabii de pek gelinlik gibi değil.
Değil zaten, gecelik bu.
Nasıl yani? Beğenmediniz mi? Doğacığım bu senin düğünün. Yani senin beğenip beğenmemen önemli.
Like, this is such a thing that mostly brides like happens all the time. Like if
I mean, it looked like a normal wedding dress.
yes, in your brain, and not on their brain.
Okay.
She like, did you?
I get it. They're
hear
gonna
the
wear some
sister
fucking-
said, like, okay then.
Yeah, the swimsuit,
Yes,
nightgown.
come with swimsuit. Like, it's such a.
And I don't
like,
understand, like, she's not even important. Why does she keep saying,
Yeah, honestly, what do you call görümce? Sister-in-laws in Turkey is such a drama queens. Like, they think that they can put their nose in every fucking shit, mostly. And the mother-in-law, they're like, they don't have borders into the
I've heard of mother-in-law, the
couples.
sister-in-law thing's a little weird.
Yeah, like, they don't have borders into the couple's relationship. They definitely don't. And yeah, she can say like, come with soon, sweet.
And I don't get it. It's like, basically like, they're saying whatever they want about how they
Yes.
dress, but then if they
Yes.
say anything about
Yes.
them, they're like very upset.
Yes.
They're very like, what's wrong?
That is
Nothing.
what, like,
They asked me a question, but I have a lot of questions.
This is what
And
they
they're
are.
saying meaner stuff like, oh, is that a swimsuit? Is that, like, she didn't make some insult to her about
Yeah.
the white thing on her head.
Even if she wants to wear a swimsuit, who cares? It's none of your business, sister-in-law.
Bruh.
Aslında ben de bunun içinde pek rahat edemedim.
She's being so stupid.
Yani
That is that.
She's giving too much to
buyurun
them.
bakalım.
And watch now. If you give that much power to those people who shouldn't talk about you, they will cross another border you made, and the other one. The borders will be not exist anymore.
They're not gonna like that either.
Bu daha usturuplu olmuş sanki. Ha? Nasıl, sen beğendin mi Doğacığım?
Ben beğendim. Sade ve şık.
It's still pretty revealing.
Just right.
Yani belki hani şöyle şuralara dantel olabilir. Pembe Hanım, isterseniz siz böyle modellere tek tek bakın. Çünkü size beğendirmeye uğraşırsak günlerce buradan çıkamayız.
She's being sarcastic here,
I get that.
but she doesn't take it sarcastically.
Well, she knows.
Evet anne. Bak sen de. Kayınvalidesin sen de sonuçta. Dış kapının mandalı değil.
Not the bride. This is such a family that thinks that they have right to decide what the bride will wear. It's such a weird thing, and nobody says anything here. And she's like, oh yeah, I am the mother-in-law. I can do it. How much borders are across already? It's a wedding. Like, people get married once, and you don't have any right to choose what they will wear.
Yeah, it's not about choice though. It's about they think that she's dressed like a whore.
Yeah.
Pembe Hanım, siz benim kızımı kapatmaya mı çalışıyorsunuz?
Yes. Obviously.
Nereden çıkartıyorsunuz? Değiliz.
See, but they can say they're pushing their views on. That's what I don't like, and it's a problem I've seen politically. In certain places, that, like, people like this want to push their views onto other people, but they don't want their views pushed onto them.